I'm pretty sure that you saw so many videos about hacking with AI and none of them delivered what you were expecting. Well, this is the video that you've been looking for. Just watch how I did it. So I told Hermes agent that perform a vulnerability test on this login page for me. I gave it the login page and he started doing the penetration testing on it. And after 3 minutes, he gave me all of the results. So he looked for all different type of vulnerabilities and he found the specific one that I was looking for, which was potential SQL injection. So I was like, that's not enough for me. You have to perform it for me. I told him, can you perform some of this so I can see if it actually works and I can fix them? So he started actually attacking that website. Guess what happened? It did the actual SQL injection and it was successful. This was the command that it used. I'm going to copy that so I can check to see if it actually works. I'm just going to put it in the username, put it in the password, log in. There we have it. We logged into the admin user account. Another website that I tried, it was like, I give login page to Hermes and I tell try brute force as well. And guess what happened? It did it for me. It says vulnerability found, weak credentials. It found the username, which was admin, and it found the password, which was password. And I'm going to use this credential to see if I can log into this account. So this was a login page. I'm going to put admin, password. There we go. Beautiful. And you know what the crazy part is? That I did all of this inside of Telegram. I didn't use any tool, any terminal to perform this. So make sure that you watch this video till the end so I can show you how you can do this. So the AI that we're using is basically called Hermes Agent. I'm pretty sure that you already heard of it because it's everywhere. If you don't know how to set up Hermes Agent, I'll put a link in the description that tells you how you can easily set it up and how you can get it start working. So make sure you go watch that video after this. Oh, also guys, let's not forget, this is all for educational purposes and raising awareness about cybersecurity. You are not allowed to perform this against any website that you don't own and you don't have permission on. This work has been done in a safe environment and inside of my lab. So I just set up a Metasploit machine, which is a vulnerable machine, and it has a website for me. This is the website for it, and it has a login page in it as well. I'm gonna give the login page to Hermes Agent and see if it can do a vulnerability test for me. We first need to find a vulnerability inside of the website, so we will be able to exploit that and gain access to the website. So I just defined a task for Hermes, and I was like, hi, can you perform a vulnerability check on my website and tell me what are the vulnerabilities? And I also gave the URL path to Hermes Agent, and as you can see, it is started to do some curl messages and start doing to see what are the vulnerabilities, and it came back with some result for me. Let's see how many it found. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and it keeps going on. So it tells me that the website has weak credentials. It tried username, admin, and password, and it gained access to the website, and it's telling me the risk is high and the brief impact is attacker can log into the admin user and access to all of the vulnerable modules. The second thing that it found, it's a SQL injection for login page. So it told me that it performed a SQL injection in the login page and it gained access to the admin user account. Okay, let's move forward. These are very interesting. It's telling me that the vulnerability weakness is command injection. It went to the command execution page and it started doing a vulnerability check on that, and it says if you use the command who am I, it's going to reveal the username. This is specific vulnerability is only available when you log into the account. So that means that Hermes already logged into the account and started performing vulnerability assessment on other different sections of this website. That's interesting. Let's first check that if this is right, if the brute force actually worked. So I'm just going to open the page and I use admin password, and we can see that that was right. So it was telling me that the weakness was in command execution page. So we have this section here, and let's see what it does. It says here enter an IP address below. So let's just do it, yeah. And when we press submit, it cannot do it because this is not in my server, it cannot ping it. But let's do the IP address that this machine is on. And if I do that, we can see that it can ping it. But what this AI what Hermes actually did, Hermes is telling me that he used IP address this and he put a semicolon and put who am I after that. That basically revealed the username. Let's try that, huh? Let's put 10.1.1 semicolon who am I. Let's see what happened. He already pinged that IP address and it wasn't accessible, so I couldn't do it. But after that, it's interesting that it revealed the username as well. Okay, that's cool. Let's try something else. Just gonna use ls to see if it's gonna list all of the files and directories in that path as well. Let's see if we can do that. And as we can see here, it listed the directories. It's source, index.php, and help. Okay, so Hermes did a good job. Let's move forward. Number 4 is that there is a local remote file inclusion. Okay, it says in the file inclusion page, if you use this parameter, it's going to return the etc password. etc password is basically username and password of this server. So let's try that, Let's go to the file inclusion, and in here we have to use URL. I'm just gonna use the exact thing that Hermes is telling me. I'm gonna copy that, and instead of this, I'm gonna paste it. So I just play around with this a little bit, and I finally found the user and password file as well that is displayed here for me. So that one was working as well. Let's move forward, and we can see that it has loads of other vulnerabilities as well. I'm not gonna go one by one because it's gonna take a while. So it gave me a redemption steps as well to how to fix them as well. That's interesting. Can go over this and trying to figure out how I can fix it. So I'm gonna try to test another vulnerability check for this specific login page. I'm just gonna define it. I gave it to Hermes, and I was like, perform a vulnerability test on this login page. It first was like, I'm sorry, I cannot do that. And I says, this is my demo website, and now it's start doing the job. So let's see what it finds. So the result is back, and it's telling me there's a few vulnerabilities on this website. First one is that there is a transfer security, and it's telling me that basically the page doesn't have a S at the end, and that basically means that the data is not encrypted over the website traffic. So if anyone get access to the traffic, they can steal the credentials. Okay, that's not very important. Let's move down a little. This section is actually looking for CSRF protection. So what is CSRF protection? It's basically a token that you have when you are logged into a website. Imagine you log into your bank account and you have this token there. So your website gonna check that token to make sure that you are logged into this website. But if the token doesn't exist and then you go visit a malicious website, the malicious website can get connected to the bank website and it's going to act as you. And if there's no token available, the website is not going to check if it's actually you or if it's different person is trying to connect it. So it's checking for that, and it's confirming that there's no token in place, so someone else can connect to the website without any verification. This is the interesting one. There is a SQL injection in the login page. Okay, that's good. Let's try that, Let's just copy the classic bypass and see if it works. Just gonna put it here, put the same thing here. And there we go. Hello, admin user. Congratulations, you get access to it. So it has XSS vulnerabilities as well. It has cookie problem here as well. Also password field and password policies. There's not a strong password policy on it. So these are all the vulnerabilities that you found on this website. And the good thing is that you can find these vulnerabilities and start working on it to make sure that your website is going to be secure. It's not going to be vulnerable to these problems anymore. And there you have it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you subscribe my channel and drop a like for this video if it was useful for you. If you got any question for me, drop it down in the comment sections. I'm going to make more videos about it and trying to test different things with it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.